Alright, so in this video, I'm going to talk about how you can leverage your real estate firm or any business model which surrounds around your team members or employees generating sales in your firm. Like one of the prime example is real estate firm, because you have to depend on your agents to generate sales, to attract leads and clients, and that's how your firm is profitable, right? That's how the model works. And any other business model like lawyer firm or even a coaching program where you have other coaches and they bring in more leads, clients, or even coach the clients like in the service fulfillment, and we're gonna scale this businesses with just using AI content on autopilot. And the best thing about this is no one else is doing this right now in the market. I mean, I'm pretty sure it will get saturated as we go in the market, but the leverage we will have is the pioneers leverage, because we'll be the first one to use it and it's gonna be easier to stand out. Once I share you the systems, you'll understand why I'm saying that no one else is doing this and how it's gonna generate leads, clients on autopilot. And I would even go to say that this is the only way that you will be generating sales in the future, and there would be no other solid proof way of creating sales other than this. I know it sounds like over the top, but once you hear the system, you'll understand what I'm trying to say. But before I reveal you the AI content system, I want you guys to understand that something crazy is happening in the market right now. What's happening is there are two things that are getting commoditized. What I mean by commoditized is they are losing their value. And the two things that's losing value is information and skills. Because of AI, because of LLM models like Claude, ChatGPT, the access to data in this era is almost zero. Like I could have the same amount of information you could have, or any other person sitting in the corner of the world, a corner of Africa, would have the same amount of information that you, me, and him or her will have. And all I need is a phone and an internet connection, and with just that, I'm gonna have access to all the information that you and I could have. And that was not the case previously, because people used to spend thousands of dollars to get the degrees and get the access to education. But now it's available literally for free. And that's why it doesn't hold any value. So for example, you're a real estate agent in Spokane, and I want to know about the market value of a place. I want to invest in a real estate place, right? A couple of days ago, I discovered an AI which was able to predict a market value of a place in India 2 years ago, and it literally predicted the market value of a place accurately using the satellite data and some past data. It was able to predict the market value of the place. That's crazy, right? So why would I go to an agent, and instead of asking the AI tool like that I mentioned or ChatGPT, I would be willing to trust this AI more than some normie agent. That's what's happening. People are not going to value people with just information because it's literally out there for free. So you need to understand what's happening, what changes are taking place. And the second thing is skills. With easy access to information, anybody anybody out there in the world, there is going to be more skilled people, and there's going to be more smarter AI tools. As we go in the future, the AI tools, AI agents, the LLM models are going to get smarter and smarter and smarter, and they're going to be as better as humans, if not more. You need to understand that just having information and skills is not going to cut it for you in the current era, and there's only one thing that's going to make you stand out in the market, and that is distribution. Now, what I mean by distribution, the ability to distribute your product, service in the masses. And the best way to get distribution is through content. You guys don't understand that this is the only way you guys can stand out in the future. Just having information, skills, or a degree is not gonna cut it for you guys. The only way to survive in the current market is attention. Imprint this in your mind that attention is the new currency and it's today's oil. If you don't have the ability to get attention, you're cooked. And I'm not trying to scare you guys, it's what the reality is right now. You guys need to wake up and start creating content and get attention as much as possible right now, so that you could survive in the coming future. There's gonna be a huge disparity between who gets the most sales and to the people who don't get a single sale. That's the world we are entering right now. If you have the most attention, you're gonna get the most sales, and if you have the least attention, you're gonna get probably no sales. That's just the bitter truth. So I don't want to go deep into this. You probably know the benefits of creating content, and that's the reason you might be watching this video. But I just wanted to give you guys a deeper understanding of this, that you need to wake up. You have to start creating content, because creating content is just not about making brand. That's what other people tell you, but not a lot of people know about this, that information and skills are getting commoditized, and the only way to stand out in the coming market and coming future is distribution, and build your distribution as soon as possible. So now, moving on to the AI system that I'm going to share. It's such a system that once I share you, ask yourself, is anybody using the system in your industry? And I guarantee you, like, I would even go on to say 10 or 10, but like, just to be on the safe side, 9.5 out of 10 people are not using this system right now. I'm saying right now because it's such a valuable system that people will start getting attracted towards it. It's going to get saturated, and what's end up going to happen is it's going to get harder for you to stand out because it's getting saturated. So you got to leverage this system right now as soon as possible. So too much of blabbering, let's move on to the system. So I'm going to show you a quick video. Watch it and we'll be back again. Everyone's losing their minds about Jake Paul beating Mike Tyson, calling it rigged, saying the fight should have never happened. Well, let's break it down. But here's the reality. Mike Tyson is 58 years old. He's the baddest man on the planet, no doubt. But time spares no one, not even the great Mike Tyson. Mike was in his prime before Jake Paul was even born. Also, people saying that this fight should have never happened. But then why did you watch it? This trailer of Mahabharat was entirely made using AI, and it gave me goosebumps. Let me show it to you. Alright, so the video that you watched now, do you think that's real me? I mean, obviously that's me in the video, but do you think I shot the video? Do you think that's my voice? Do you think I spoke those words? Do you think that's the script, that's those words that you heard? Do you think that I wrote them? What do you think? All these three questions. Does it sound like me? Does it look like me? Does it talk like me? What do you think? What if I told you everything that was shown in the video was completely AI generated and not a single thing was said, shot, or wrote by me? It was completely automated using AI. Now I'm gonna share you a model that you can build inside of your business, and then you could start generating leads literally for free. Hold on, let me cook. Now what we're gonna do is, let's say you have 10 agents in the real estate firm, and you could have any other business model, but let's just take real estate firm as an example, right? To build the system, first you need to create AI avatars of your agents. You need to clone their voice. You need to clone their personality into LLM models so that the scripts can be written in their tone, in their language. You need a scraper that will scrape viral ideas out there so that you could recreate videos on that. And all these things will be automated using AI, right? Now, once you have this system built inside of your business, what you could do is you could get your agents on a monthly retainer for as low as $1,000 per month. And they're going to have their content automated completely without them having to shoot the videos, without them having to invest in the camera, the editors, the scripts, anything. And they're going to have this complete system automated with your business model. So let me talk about why we are using AI. The reason we are using AI is because it has zero to minimal cost to fulfill your needs, fulfill the service, and it is time efficient. For example, let's say you go out there in the market and search for a social media marketer. And to find a skilled social media marketer, you gotta pay them a hefty price, because you can't just take someone off the street and hope that they will do the work that you want them to do. And they don't come cheap. You gotta pay them a hefty price. And on top of that, it's not only expensive, but you gotta invest time as well. So you gotta first pay them a lot, and on top of that, it's not time efficient. You gotta invest time. But with AI, it's automated, first of all. Secondly, it's at minimal cost. For example, let's say you have 10 agents or employees in your firm. How much do you think a social media marketer would charge for 10 people to completely write the scripts, shoot the videos, edit the videos, come up with the viral topics? How much do you think would they charge you? Give me your estimate. But I'm gonna share the pricing model for this AI system for in the later part of the video, and it's essentially free. What happens is you might have agents, you might have coaches, but they might not be confident in front of the camera. They might not want to invest a lot in camera setup, editors, script writers, a lot of things, right? There's a lot of cons in creating content as well. But as you know, you can't survive without building attention or creating content. They have to hop on to creating content. There are a lot of pain points that's holding them back. The content that you would want them to create. But the good thing about this system is you don't have to do any of the things that I mentioned. Now, let's discuss the AI system. What you're gonna do is, let's say you have 10 agents or 10 team members in your firm. Now, what you would do is you would install the system inside of your business and you would get them on a monthly retainer basis for as low as $1,000. And the cost to build this system, it's gonna cost you around $6,000 to $7,000. That's just an estimate, but somewhere around that. If you know how to build the systems and then acquire talent, it's gonna cost you less. If you have less agents, if you have less people in the team, it's gonna cost you even less, right? So let's consider 7K for as an estimate, right? It's gonna cost you 7K per month to function the system. But now what you do is you get your team members, your agents, whom they rely on the sales that they bring in the firm. For example, agents, the number of sales that they do, it's a win-win for both the people. The more sales they do, they earn more. The more sales they do, you earn more. It's pretty basic model that might be applicable to a lot of businesses out there. Now what you'll do is you'll get them on a monthly retainer for as low as $1,000 per month. It could go even less or a bit more, but on an average $1,000 per month, where they won't have to invest the money for a video setup, a videographer, editing the videos, writing the scripts. Basically the whole content will be automated for them, and they're gonna generate free attention, free leads without having to lift a finger. Best thing about this is, let's say you spend 7K per month to maintain this function, this system, and you have 10 agents. So you will be collecting at least $10,000 per month in revenue. That's more than actually generating free leads in your firm, because now you not only have your own AI content machine which gets you revenue, but you also have not one brand that might be yours, but you have now 10 brands, 10 lead generation sources for free. I would say even more than free. That's the cool thing about this system. You could even lower the price for the agents so that you could even out, and it's gonna be win-win for both the people, because the more sales they get, that's through creating attention, that's content. The more sales you'll have in your firm and the more profit you'll have on autopilot, basically for free. But one of the doubts that you might have is that, is this AI generated content gonna work? I literally uploaded a video yesterday and it got more than 10,000 views, and that was uploaded yesterday. It was completely AI generated. It's just that it doesn't look like it was AI generated, that it's that perfect. But not only it got views, it also generated me qualified leads. But that's just not only me. There's one guy in India who's gotten almost 1 million followers with just AI created content. And I'm gonna pop up one video of his. Tell me how it is.
This is an AI generated video showcasing how the ancient Egyptians built the pyramids. SpaceX just set a new company record, their longest crewed mission ever. But here's where it gets really interesting. Slowing down from that speed is like trying to stop a bullet with a parachute. Actually, that's exactly what they do.
So this guy, Varun Maya, was able to generate more than almost 1 million followers on Instagram, and God knows how many subscribers or followers on other platform. But he was able to do this while he was spending his time going on some vacations. So that's the cool thing about this system. It actually works because I'm already doing this for myself. You're free to do anything you want to do with this information. Just like I said, information is free, and I don't want to hold on to information for money, because that's not going to be my leverage. My leverage is actually this content that I'm producing right now. So do whatever you want to do with this information, but you might not be able to create content like I do, because you might try it on your own. It's not going to work out well. There's a lot of fine tuning. There's a lot of there's a lot of that goes in the back end of this business model. If you want to install this system inside of your business for like a one-time fee, I'm not going to leech off of you on a monthly basis. It's going to be a one-time fee, and I'm going to install this whole system inside of your business, and you'll own the whole thing. You'll be the owner of this thing, and you can do whatever you want to do with that model. So that's my CTA. If you want to get in touch with me, there's like a link in the description below, or you could get in touch with me on Instagram at this handle. Alright, so see you guys later in the next video. If you found this video helpful, if you want to join me on the journey of creating attention in the world, subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch up soon. See you.